Welcome to Ask Sean, where I explore all sorts of questions about life, relationships, and being human. I'm Sean Slevin, a licensed professional counselor and a licensed marriage and family therapist. And if you have a question for me, you can submit that anonymously at www.asksean.org. So this is another one of my kind of in-process videos where I'm, kind of chewing on some things. And today what I've been thinking about is kind of the word fierce or fierceness. This is related to just a lot of ongoing processing I'm doing about anger, which I've really been working with for years. In some ways maybe my whole life, but I would say the past several years in particular, I've been doing a lot of thinking about anger and distinguishing between healthy anger and unhealthy anger, and kind of playing around with language even, and if it's healthy anger, is it even anger? How do we talk about this? How do we think about this? So that's much longer and much more than I'm going to get into in this little video. But today there was something that I was processing in my own therapy as a client, and some things going on in my life, and it just really has me asking this question of where is my life asking me, inviting me, needing me even to be fierce? I'm feeling, I was really feeling some fierce energy this morning. And it's really interesting. I guess this is, would be helpful, is the quality of it. It wasn't angry in sort of the yucky kind of way. I wasn't mad at anybody. There was no angst. There was no bitterness, no contempt, no shame. In some ways, there was actually a lot of joy even. It was very much just I'm alive and I'm here, and I am letting myself exist in this world. I'm letting myself take up space. And that feels really good and feels really right. I've learned a lot about this through my work with horses. Horses are big animals, and even though they can be very sweet and very gentle, they are prey animals, which means they spook about anything and everything because they're very oriented towards, is something about to eat me? And so part of working with them and training them is learning how to be in one's own body, learning how to be in my body in such a way that says, I don't care how scared you are not running me over. This is my space. This is my person. And it is a non-negotiable. You cannot come into my space without my permission. And that requires a fierceness, not I'm mad at you or I'm going to chastise you, but just this embodied, physical, psychological, spiritual presence, such that if the horse spooks, they will shape around me, as opposed to running me over and, seriously injuring me or trampling me to death. And I've had experiences of this. And it's been really wild. It's very healing in terms of, for my system and my background. But it's really teaching me a lot about this quality of fierceness. It's something I'm chewing on today, as some things kind of bubbling up in me that, where I feel this call, I think, to live into more fierceness in my life, and trying to figure out what that looks like and where that looks like. Offer that to you all to consider for yourselves. Are there places that your own life is inviting you to, is needing you to kind of show up, not in a mean way, not in a judgy way or a hateful way, but in a taking up space, letting the world know you are here, and you're not going to be walked all over. You're not going to let anyone trample you to death. Until next time, peace be with you.